Hello, hello, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. Today, we're looking at my mother's newly purchased book from the shop. This was mine that I made and put in there a while back. It is a Christmas book, so I guess it's a pink Christmas. It's from a Jewel Design, and I think it's called Christmas at Home, and I really loved it because it was pink. I thought it was really different. So here on the front page, you've got like a little bunch of scraps and circle scraps that I had, and I glued the fishtail down to where you could tuck something under it. And there's compliments of the season. I really love that. And at the belly band here, she had some file folders in her ephemera. So, isn't that pretty? And she had some definitions, and I don't think they were in this kit. They may be one of her other items. She has definitions in her shop. And she's at Etsy, and she's a jeweled design. Over here, I thought I'd show you the next page. This is a pink doily that I dyed, and I stamped on it, "We are like snowflakes, all different in our own beautiful way." I have a little coin from the ephemera that I glossy accent, so it's really, really shiny. It's like glass. And this page here, I love this background. I just love that. Please excuse my fingers. I've been dyeing papers. You might see one over here that's going to be put into my project. This is one of the cut apart. She's got a beautiful fox stole or something on, and she's out partying. And I just put some scraps behind her. Did some gold and a snowflake on that circle, and I just tucks in here. Now this was another one of her word sets, and at the moment I cannot remember what it is. She's got several, but all kind of different words for the season and for whatever the kit had in it. Okay, I had to find my bookmark, so we're going to bookmark the next page, and I will set this aside so we can get to work. And here is what the 5 items are. Now, this is just things I'm going to use. And, and here is one of the papers that I had dyed. Wait a minute, where is it? No, I guess I didn't pull one. Hold on a second. I've been dyeing papers like crazy, so I got plenty. They're different. They're different depths of color. Oh, what was that? I got a ghost behind me. Oh, okay, we'll pick that blue out. That's pretty. Okay, so these are all colored papers that I've dyed over the years. Here's a pretty teal. Figured that would go with the peacocky colors. I have a purple, which is, yeah. I have a green with paint on it. So it's got some gloss and shine to it. And then I had this one that has some purple and the blue and a few other things. This is the mica sprays. And I did that on the sidewalk this summer. Okay. And I've got a little string, elastic string, that we're probably going to use to help hold our little item shut that I'm going to make. And here we go. You had this washi tape, which I'm going to pull off and use it in a little bit for part of my project. So we're going to set that to the side. And what's inside of it, now the rules are you can use anything that was in the envelope itself, the washi tape, and you're supposed to have 5 items inside. Now I may have 6 because I think the 2 doilies are counted as 1. Now here is a wax seal that I had made with a butterfly on it. I made this beautiful card, which you've probably seen this. I did this one before I did the actual video on it. But I really love the way these turned out. They turned out better than my ones on the video. And then I have this little stationery set that I had in something I bought ages and ages ago. But the little peacock, he goes in there. So he's got that kind of a back. And then he's sitting here with a butterfly. And then the gorgeous spread is back here. So I love that. That's so pretty. And then, of course, this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that's how I counted it. Though the stationery set may be counted as 1, so I'm not really cheating, am I? All right, so my idea for this is I'm going to make a little mini journal. Now, this is going to go inside, and I'm not going to do anything else about it. It's just going to go inside. I need these to decorate the outside. This is one of the, this is going to encase the paper, so that goes over here. And then instead of it flapping down this way, I'm going to flap it that way. And what we're going to do, how did I decide to do this? I think it was like that. And then I'm going to put this into like the crease or the spine right there. And then that's going to get glued down. And then this is going to get glued down. Oh, what? It's the wrong way. There we go. It goes this way. Till you ain't going to remember what I was planned. Okay, and now these two are going to get cut, glued together, cut, and go on either side of this. Okay, so let's let's do this part first. Now I need a little piece of paper so I can, oh wait a minute, I do have one other thing that needs to be done first. So I'm going to do a little stenciling. So what we're going to do is we're going to stencil, and that was going to go on the flat, and I needed something, I think, for the back side. That's where it was. I needed something here, and I chose this. You know, I'm crazy about this kind of a design, so it's kind of like the old wallpaper. And, of course, I chose peacock feathers to be what I'm going to put on top of it. And I put my spouncer on here. I want to thank everybody for coming to visit me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, goodness. It's been very fun lately because you seem to be liking a lot of the things I've been doing. But, you know, sometimes I have people that aren't interested in certain things, but it's just fun. I'm here to have fun. I need to remember that, right? I don't mind showing and sharing and that kind of thing. I really like to inspire people. So that's a lot of what I do here. I've been trying to get me enough videos stocked up for when I go over to West Virginia. And I got lost to the other day. You probably have seen that video where I said it was one of the lost videos. That's what happened. I hit the wrong button and I erased 2 of them. And I had to redo them. And that put me back a little bit. Kind of depressing. You know, it gets depressing. But yes, I have to get ready. We've got our books back from the printer. We always take them to Staples. So the books have came back, and people are buying them right and left. We do them anymore where they have to prepay. So we know how many about to make, and then we'll make about 10 more. So anybody after that, and get this, we had to do a price in what do you call it? It's not a price reduction, it's the other way. We had to go and make them higher after the ones that had already prepaid. Oh, isn't that pretty? We told those ones that had prepaid that they had a deal. It's a pre-order sale. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the price to get those books done was $2,200. I think we got, gosh, I can't even remember how many we got, but it was like $2,200. Oh, you tell me. All right, I'm going to go over there with the heat gun, and I'm going to heat this up a little bit because it's still wet. Okay, and since we have gold as part of our theme, we're going to do a little heat embossing. I want to use this gold, and what I'm going to do is go around the outside edge of this envelope, just on this side. This is sort of like It's basically the back cover, to tell you the truth, of this. So, you know, it's a little backward, but that's okay. I just wanted to put a little bit of extra color on here. And we're going to see if I dried the oxide paint here enough, because usually it'll catch, which if it does, I'm fine with that. Because I wouldn't mind a little bit of gold on the edges or on part of the, yeah, see, like that. See if we can put a little bit more in here somewhere. It's not coming out. Okay. Oh, I can't do too much. Okay, that'll work. Now we're going to heat emboss that after I get this back in here. Or let me wait a minute, because it may be that I want to use some on the other side. Let me get the gun. Okay. It doesn't look very pretty right now, but it'll turn pretty. Ooh, there it goes. Yeah. It's always fun to watch this, because you never know what you're going to get. I've got a little bit right there. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Yeah, as the rules go, you can use any of your tools, and I consider this a tool. See how pretty that turned out? I've got a little bit of the teal still showing. Okay, so let me see if I want to have any of this anywhere else. Because it's going to open like that. I'm going to have this coming around like that. And then this is going to be inside like this. I may want some on this other side. Let's do it. Let's do it. I need to get my stencil back over here and do me a little bit more. Gosh, the stencil is it's pretty full of ink right there. All right, let's do this first. See if we can get a little bit down here. I don't want too much, but we need something. And I'm not going to go inside of the envelope, just on the flap, I guess you call it. Okay. So, anyhow, so any more of the books from here on out, we're going to have to charge more, because we're not making anything. We figured we weren't going to make much anyway, but we want to at least break even. I mean, good grief. We weren't even doing that. Did I go? Yeah, I went inside a little bit, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and do the whole thing here. Yeah, we weren't even breaking even. Ugh. You wouldn't believe what we go through to get these books done. It is unbelievable. Like he said, he knew we weren't going to be making anything. Yeah, like we never do. Okay, I got stuff all over me. All right, let me heat this up real quick. Okay, and get my... if you want to know what this is Versamark watermark stamp pad. It's one of the things you can get, and it's clear. So you can put on any color of your stamping embossing powders that you want. It's great to... They've got also a pen form of this. I think Tim Holtz has a dauber that you can kind of spounce on things. So there's a few different varieties. Okay, and I'm just rubbing it on the edge to get that to go over there. All right, now I'm going to pour some on the edges again and just continue what I started. Okay. You know, I dried this, but it's still catches. I don't know what it is with oxide. You almost have to wait a day to take care of the fallout because you're always going to get this on there. All right, let me clean this up real quick. Sorry, I was trying to get this kind of folded and out of the way, but I thought you might want to see how this is done. This is how Celeste does it. She's woodland inspired, and she always uses a paper plate. And I told her that was the most smart thing that I've seen done with this stuff, because it gets everywhere. All right, let's get on here and do some heating. Get a pretty little side on this side. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I like it when it kind of hits up in here where it's really random. I think it adds a lot to it. Can you see how it kind of did? And then we have it on the other side, like that. Now this part's going to get covered up, so that was that was a loss. Okay, so let me put this back away. Just set it out of the way. All right, now, what's next? Okay, it goes this way, so we want to, I guess go ahead and glue this down. I think I'm okay. Oh no, I know what I was going to do. How was I going to do it? I was thinking I was going to make a little thing back here. Oh, to cover that. I think I had a few little bits of it that hadn't got dried. Okay. It was that way, so this was this way. Oh, no, it's this way. Because I want my full peacock. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to glue it along the edge. Of course, the edge is going to get covered up, but that's okay. I believe I have it positioned about where I want it to be. So I'm going to glue down through here. And then I'm going to glue a little dot right there, because I'm going to make this either a tuck or a, what would you say? A tuck or like a belly band of sorts. So that's what I'm going for here. And you had to glue it on this side so you could still flap open that other side on, you know, over here. So this still had movement. Okay, we're good. We're good. So then I was going to cover that up with maybe just a round. I don't know if I want that to be like that, or I think I'd rather have something on it. Let's see what it looks like. It's gold. See, I liked it because it was gold. All right, let's go ahead and put that down. And this, yeah, this is right side up. I was trying to remember which way was right side up. Oh. Okay, now we're going to also go ahead and put some glue here, because we're going to put our washi along this edge to strengthen our spine. It's going to go on that side, and it's going to go on this side. Ooh. I think I was supposed to put the doily down first, but oh well. It's not as long as I... It isn't. It's not as long. Oh. Oh no. Well, it's going to be about where I need it to be sewn in. So I think I'm good. And let me get rid of this glue. Oh gosh. Oh, shame on me. I should have measured that first. I think we're good. Because I'll probably just do two little strings right here to sew that in. Okay. Now, the doily. We have to cut that in half. I'm going to leave it white. I'm just going to leave it white. I don't think I'm going to worry about it. We are going to put this little doily in the middle. So let's see what we can do with that first. trying to do outside edge. Okay. Might have to come back in here a little bit and work on that, but oh well. We're going to do this first. Put that little guy right here, right in the dead center. I thought this color went really well with these colors of the peacock. There we go. Now, that works. Oop. Now what I need to do is cut it in half. I'm going to do it. Oh, maybe I'll just bring my cutter out, because that'll do a nice straight cut. Hang on. Hopefully this is dry enough and it'll cooperate with me. Okay, see if I can slide it under there. And I'm going from one part to the other. Is that right? Yeah. Ooh, smooth sailing. Okay. Get that out of the way. Now we're going to put this down right here, so it has something there. And I think the better way to do it is with a glue stick. I think I've done that before and shown you, so let's do it that way. Okay, so it's going to be about like that. And I can always, this is kind of to hide the Hallmark word. Hallmark card or whatever that's there. I don't really like that to be seen. Alright, let's put this down. And I can always come back in there and put a little bit of glue dabs under these edges that didn't get all of the glue, like right in here. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it holding down now. Okay, got that side, and now we're doing the other side. And see, this is where I said I should have waited. Oh. Well, let's see. Got that. And if we cut it off about right here, I think I'll be okay. Let's see if I can do that. Can you tell I'm tired? My mind isn't really working tonight. Oh, goodness. Well, I had to go to the dentist today. And didn't get really good information from him. So that's kind of depressing me. And, yeah, it's kind of preying on my mind. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just get in here, go down this section here, and then go on our little half moon. Okay, I think I got enough. Yeah, it's always fun to work with, like, items. Now, I picked these out, but I didn't really have a set plan on what I wanted to do. I think Tommy, she said she had a plan on what she sent us, but then she couldn't remember it. So she finally came up with a little fan design that she used with hers. So, yeah. I don't know if you consider it cheating if we already had an idea or what. Okay, so now it's this direction. I hope that goes down pretty good. And then, oh, it's this way. Now, what I need to do is group together my papers and figure out what size I need them to be. Yeah. Let me think about this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'd like to do the shout out to Elkie K. She said that she had came to my page and liked it because I explained and I had a great take on everything, and she liked my content. So thank you, Elkie, for coming and visiting and enjoying what I do. And I really appreciate your support and your subscription and everything. And um, you're a great person. You've given me so many nice comments, and everything is always so positive, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. With my blue fingers. Okay. I cut these at 9 by 6, and I can fold those in half, and they'll fit right inside of this envelope. I guess each envelope you'd have to measure just to make sure you got the right dimensions. And I don't know if you remember seeing me using this to spray and do stuff on, but it's got the colors. And so I'm going to use this in here. I think I cut it down to where you can't really tell what's what. So we're going to do that. So we're going to put these together. And I'm trying to think what I want for my beginning page. I might just do... See, I even have grass still stuck on this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that's where a peacock is. He's usually in the grass. Okay. Now, I'm going to get the grass out of the way. I'm going to, I think, put this as the outside because it's got all the colors. And then we'll kind of hide this in here. Why not? So what we're going to do, we're going to fold them. I haven't folded them yet, but I can just fold them real easy because I've only got so many. And the thing is, don't worry about the ones that didn't get used, the pieces that I cut off for the 8.5 by 11, because I'm going to probably use those in some little notebooks or like the matchbook covers, that kind of thing. They'll be perfect for that. Now, I chose this kind of plum colored kind of thread, and what we're going to do is we're going to, I think you do it 3 times. So 1, 2, and I'm not going to go 3 because I don't think I'm going to need that much. I'm only doing 2 holes. And all right, I went over and got my 2 big clips. Now what's going to happen here is, where's my card? Oh, it's under here. Okay. So I'm going to take this card, and it's going to go around all of these. Just like that, like a little sandwich. And I'm trying to get that one little piece straight. All right, close enough. Well, get it as close to the edge as you can. And then we're going to have to, how are we going to do this? We're going to have to, like, put it only against this one side because we really don't have, we really don't have anything to hook it to on the other side. It's just a flap. Okay, so let's get it as close as possible in there. And put this one on. Now, I got these at Hobby Lobby. They're in that paper studio section where you can get the flowers and all that kind of stuff. That's where you can get those. Otherwise, I'm not really sure where to tell you to find them. I know probably Amazon has them. But they really come in handy if you do a lot of, journals and such. Okay. What we're going to do next is we're going to punch our hole. And I just have these pieces of foam, and that's what I use. And then we have this, and I don't know, it's not an ice pick. I don't know what it is or where I got it. I've seen a few other people have them. But you want to kind of 45-degree angle it. I think we'll just go ahead and do 3 holes. So punch one in the center, and I always twirl it so I get a bigger hole. And I can see that's almost like an inch from the end. Yeah, about like that. I got to remember my tape isn't very far in here, so on the spine, I mean, to support this. Okay. Oh, I got inside of it because there's my 3 holes. All right, set that aside, and we're going to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So you go in here, pull it out. You go in this hole and come through. And you go all the way down. I think Scrapbooking with Me does it this way. Gail Gustinelli, hers is just a little different. And then you're going to go back in the center hole again. And when you come back in there, you try to make sure one string is on one side and one string is on the other. And that you don't go through the string. That you don't want that. Now you can pull it tight here. Then you double check it. Make sure everything's tight here. Everything's tight there. Yeah, we're good. So let's go ahead and tie a knot. When you do a small one like this, you don't really have to worry that much. Ooh. Going to do 3 though. And then we're just going to kind of lop it off and let it dangle. There we go. And then we take these off. And we get back to what we were doing. Now, this is the back side. It's got to be like this. Now, we did want to glue this. Oh, gosh. I was going to glue that to here to hide that. So, maybe we got something else we can hide that with. I've got some circles cut out. Let me think about that for a second. Alright, I brought my strips over here that I had cut off, and because I can use my paper. That's one of the things you can use. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this down to about right here, just so it goes up to the edge. And what I do with my cutter. Let me get my cutter back. Okay, I've got my mark right there. Let me get this thread under there. And we're going to cut it off right there. Now, I got a piece of paper here somewhere. I know I do. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of glue stick on here. And put that baby down. I was going to tell you a little story about my dad. It's not much of a story. But when he was little, he had a mean arm. He could hit anything he aimed at. So what would happen is my Uncle Harrison, he was about five years or more older than Dad. Because Dad was the baby. Well, he would want to go do stuff. And there's Dad. He's wanting to tag along with his buddy, you know. So what happened was Uncle Harrison, to get away from him, he would like get him down on the ground and waller his head and everything and get him down and out, and then he would take off. And Dad's looking around for a rock all the time. That's what Uncle Harrison told me. That Dad was looking for a rock the whole time he's down there wallering his head in the grass and stuff. So he said he knew as soon as he let go, Dad was going to jump up and pop him with a rock, and he hit him every single time. Uncle Harrison said Dad was a mean shot with that. He was dead eye, I think is what they call it. I'm going to get in here and put a little bit of glue, because that is not holding down. Right up here at the edge, and I don't want that to do like that. Okay. We're going to put our pretty little dragonfly into here, because he's our little secret card. I don't think well, the back is an index card. You can write on it. And he'll go right down in there. And then my idea here, I do need a closure of some sort. So this goes, you know, I think I put it in backwards. But I don't think it matters. Is that right? No, I think that's right. That's the way I intended it. Okay, well, so it's supposed to go shut. I see I've got like the peacock there. I don't have anything on the back. Now, I do need to get my corners here to go down. And they're not, because I didn't add enough glue, I think. Okay. I need a little glue there. And rub that down. And I might need it on the other side, but that's all right. Okay. So that's the back. This is the front. And I was going to try to hold it shut by putting, by putting a string, I think, in here. I've got elastic here. I still have to put my wax seal on here, though. And the thing was, I think I was going to put it in the center here. I put that, no, that's right side up. It works right side up. Yeah. You know, I sound like I'm really sure what I'm doing here. I think even though I use that doily in here, I'm going to go ahead and shut it and glue it shut. I needed it to be glued shut, I think, to work with my closure idea. Plus, you know, I don't know what to do with that. Okay, let's go ahead and do the, I just wanted to dot it. So let's do that. Get that down. That's right in the center too, good. Oh, so I had this one, and I thought I was going to use that back here just for decoration, but I don't think I need it. It's like a shiny bauble of some type. I think I can live without that. Okay, so we're going to take the purple. Yeah, let's take the purple. And pull it off if I can. I think it's hooked in here. Oh, there we go. All right. So what I want to do, and I don't know if this is going to work with just one string or not. That's the thing. Is to put the string under here. And this could also be used as a, what you call it? Oh, gosh. A belly band. trying to get the string down there. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there we go. I should have done this before I glued it shut. I know y'all are saying that. You're shouting it at me. I hear you. Okay, like that. Ah, it's a little struggle monkey. Okay. So this is kind of what I wanted to do. Let me get in here and make a knot, because I can always slide that knot up underneath of that flap on the back. Okay, that might be tight enough. I'm going to do it again just to make sure. Oh, of course I didn't do it in the same spot. That's all right. Do it right there. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to slide this back to the back and slide it underneath so you don't see it. All right, there we go. So we got to put our wax seal on here before I crush it. I think it'll go on. I don't know if it'll go on with this. Let me try some fabric tack, because it may need that extra bit of goo, you know. So let's try it. I know I've had a little trouble with wax before to make it stick. So we'll just do like that. See if we can flip him around and put him down. Whee! And in a way, he would kind of hold the string from moving. Not that I think it needs it. Okay, let's see. Now, when you wanted to open it, I'm thinking you can use it like that and just pull it like that. And it just hangs there. And then you've got a belly band here if you wanted to use it as such. Because, yeah, like I said, a lady. Or you can just do a couple tags on it. Or something pretty. Like maybe that. Yeah, you can always tuck you some stuff in there. Then you can open it. And you have a little tuck area here for something. And then you flip that open. You can put like who it's to and all that. You've got your dragonfly inside. You got the pretty wallpaper design. And then you have your peacock. And then you're able to write whatever you want to in here. That is my 5-item swap idea, everybody. And see, you can't see that's an obituary. Except it says Crumb Cemetery right there. Oh my goodness. So anyhow, I hope you liked that. And then we gotta flip this shut. And then it goes shut like that. And then you just bring it around. It's such a small little book. I don't think you need a stronger cover. And see, that works pretty good for back here. Yeah, it would be just about like that. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching and seeing what I had to come up with today. See, it's pretty. But everybody have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.